Hello and welcome back to Need for Speed ProStreet on the Banter Gaming channel. We have a quick couple of updates before I continue. First of all, I'm speaking to you through a new microphone, which means massive headache for Sean, because you see, OBS doesn't like multi-track recording as standard, and it does it. It says it does it. But when it comes to extracting multiple tracks from it, it's nightmare fuel. And of course, they now need to extract the audio because those of you who have a condenser microphone are aware that, although fantastic and great at recording sound in one direction, they're a little bit too good and will record every possible sound in that direction. So the ambient noise of the air molecules themselves are being picked up, and I have to clean that up in post with Audacity. So, I'm having to use DX Story, which is another headache in itself. But alas, we're here. Now, to the update of ProStreet, as we move on. The Supra now has 1,000 horsepower. For the episode that was lost was me starting the Rogue Speed tree, and I got 2 Stage 4 engine parts, because fucking RNGesus doesn't like me. So, the Supra's got a shit ton of power now. Too much power for its tires, as you will discover. Anyway, let's get straight on to a half-mile drag, where we're going to take the GTO, which is surprisingly good at half miles, as I also learned. It has gearing suited perfectly for a half-mile drag, despite being designed exclusively to do wheelies. Things worked out well. I'm going to say now, I don't know how any of the audio is going to turn out in this, because this is an experiment and a learning curve all at the same time. And there we go. 12.21 half mile, which is actually pretty good for a car completely not at all designed for it. I might try and drop the NOS in the second gear there so I can get another shot before the end. I realize my microphone is in the way of the little grip bar there. So, let's start. And now we drop our wheels down. Nearly lose control there. 11.5. Oh, half mile. There's cars that can't do a quarter mile in that time. It's pretty well suited for the job at hand, isn't it? It's good that it's a nice wide drag strip, because I wouldn't want to do this on one of the tight ones like the Autobahn with the lampposts down the middle. It might not be so effective. On Nevada that has that little jump. We did terribly that time. We're going to get it back. We're going to get it back. No, that was not very good. It was a really slow launch more than anything else. But alas, we put in a good job there. So Need for Speed Heat is coming out in a couple of months. You probably noticed we've had a degree of success, I'd say. Higher views than average with our Heat-related content, or Heat Studio specifically. So we will be doing more of that, for sure. Because it's what people like. But to be honest, with Heat we're probably going to have wall-to-wall coverage. Part of the reason of Need for Speed being so... Need for Speed? Most Wanted, rather. Being so reliable in its appearance on the channel is because Rog would like the free time there to dedicate to Heat upon its release. I too would like that, so I would like to get ProStreet finished by then. We can do better than that wheelie. That was acceptable, but not what we want. We can do better than that. We can wheelie the whole thing if I nail those shifts there. So yeah, wall-to-wall coverage of NFSE. It looks fantastic. I realise I don't have any brake discs on my front wheels. I just have the calipers floating there. It looks like it could be the best Need for Speed in a long-ass time. Max grip, nice. Ooh, could have done so much better there, but we didn't as we poke that. Was that a Cuda or Challenger? Same car. Challenger, I think it was. Yeah. Give him a boot. Oh, we can do the whole length. I know we can do the whole length. This car is very, very good at wheelies. It's built specifically for wheelies. There we go. All the way across the line. Because it's a machine. A devastating machine. Look at that though. Frank Buck with his 1130 feet. He was contending. If I hadn't nailed that, he would actually won. Which would have been slightly embarrassing, let's face it. Let's see what we can get. 5 grand. It's better than nothing. So I guess we're on to quarter miles now. Well, there's another half mile we could do. But we'll do a quarter mile with, and you'll see just, if I don't nail that launch in a very specific place on the tachometer, this thing will just light up its tires for a good, you know, a couple 100 feet. It's too much power, not enough grip. I need stage 4 tires is what we're after now. And this is even with max grip that it will just light up his tires. So we got 7.3 on what was average shifting. Which is a bit of a beast. Joe Tackett again has shown up with like a 200 horsepower Civic. I got to say 274 horsepower Civic. He'll do that in this event. He'll rock up. You know, all his friends are telling him, yo dude, you need to K20 turbo swap this thing. And he's like, nah man, I got this. I got ITBs, you know, I've got spoon parts, what more do I need, dude? And he's setting down like 2-hour quarter miles. Oh, we just couldn't get the shift there. Just couldn't do it. Still alright. I mean, it's enough to win, and ultimately that's what we're looking for here. Oh, yes, the reason why we're doing the Rogue Speed line is I want the Mustang. We're racing Joe Tackett, by the way. There he is. He's got balls of steel. I'll give it to the guy. Anyway, we want the Mustang because I want to make it a drift car. Because I have this fantastic theory, which I'll explain in a second. The vast majority of spectators on drift tracks are going to be on the infield, right? And Mustangs naturally point their nose towards spectators, people, crowds. So surely I should be able to get fantastic angle with a Mustang in drifting. Unless it aims for the outside spectators. But that's something we'll consider when we come to it. I think it'll be a fun car. I know I realistically should just use the Viper that I could get now if I wanted. In fact, there's a ton of cars I could just buy now. I could just buy a dedicated drift car. But I think it's much more fun to take the King's cars and turn them into our own machines for our own nefarious means. sort of insulting to the king. It's like, oh, yo, dude, I built this car to be the best drag car in America. Yo, what are you doing, man? It don't drift. It don't drift, fool. That Mustang laid down some grip out the hole there. That was pretty impressive. And oh, here he is, Joe Jacket. How did he get into this event? Did no one look at him and say, yo, dude, this is the big dogs here. We need you to just, I don't know, do something. I mean, if it wasn't for his times, I'd say he's probably got like 1,000 horsepower shot of nitrous to just make up for it, but he doesn't. He just has his thing, his Civic, with its, oh my god, 21-second quarter miles. Why? 21 seconds. What? Why is he here? We've got GTO, Jimmy Sway. It's quite a cool GTO. It sounds real good. I can hear it in the background there. It's just maximum grip. Max gripper. We're just sevens. It's 7 constantly, which is acceptable time, but I just wish I could do better with this car without changing the car before anyone suggests that. Because we use what we want to use. We use what we enjoy, not the meta. That's practically a rule of this channel. Oh great, progressive insurance marker. So we'll leave the race day, and you'll see here that we are now ready to go to the Infineon Raceway. But that's going to be all for this episode. It's been fun. It's good to be back. It's good to be back in ProStreet. If you got this far in the video, actually, comment noise bomb in the comments below. Let me know who's actually watching to the end. But that's all for now. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.